gotta go to here, UGL, share, more PS app. There you go. Alright, there you go. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I guess this is still practice. He's all here. Yeah. Speed, Google, Macbeth, Willie Bounce, Joe, Mac Shea, Orange, Animal, Snoodles, Barry, Bones, and Trixie. Alright. Going now. He's saying, so I guess that means they're starting qualifying now. Alright. Alright. Oh, hopefully I'm coming through alright. Let's see, here we got Willie Bounce is in a hurry. He wants to get out there. He doesn't want anybody out in front of him. I understand that. It's always nice to get out first. Not have anybody in front of you. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with this track, I don't think. It doesn't look like too difficult of a track, though. Going by what I'm seeing on the layout here. Fairly short track, it looks like. Doesn't look like it's a long track. I'll have to see what the lap times are here. Alright, I think I should make a coffee maybe. Make a coffee and then still haven't had my dinner. I'm lazy. I have some bean soup with some sausages. I think my mom made some soups, so sometimes they're easy. So yeah, so whatever this track was called, something. Can't even remember now. I think it's Asian though. It's an Asian track. Japan or something like that. Oh. Alright, let's roll a happy stick. Yeah, I got some soup. bean soup with some sausages, smoked sausages. After I'm done the race here. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna be a grandpa again. This time to a little girl. My daughter's busy. She's pumping out babies now. I think the first one, how old is he now? He's a year and 10 months, I think, about that. Year and 9 months, something like that. I don't know how many months pregnant she is. I didn't even ask. I didn't think to ask. Oh, looks like her boyfriend, Brett, are gonna be working a lot. He's got a lot of kids to support now. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at the thing here. Maybe there's Snoodles. I'll put it to Snoodles. Since Willie Bounce, I think he went into the pit there. But got my back turned. I'm rolling my joint. So Snoodles and Willie Bounce will have to tell me the best car to use for this Bathurst track. That I might race. I don't know. We'll see how it goes with the F1 on Saturday. It's just F1 is actually that one track, because it's in Australia. It's at such an awkward time. Hey, the race, because like Australia, I think it's like 12 or some odd hours ahead of us here. So it works out to be like really odd time to have a race for us here in North America. Starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday, or 11 p.m. Saturday, and ends at 1 a.m. on Sunday. Where normally, like, you'd have them, like, you know, the races in Europe around 9 or 10 in the morning. And then in North America, they're at, like, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Depending on what time zone you're in. So yeah, I'm not looking. I don't know if Snoodles has been able to beat Willie Bounce yet. No, not yet. Still 3 tenths behind. Mr. Orange is looking pretty good, I think, there too. There's a few there in the, what is it, 48s or 49s. A few in the 49s, 3 of them in the 49s. Snoodles hasn't been able to get himself into the, he may have a feeling he will. He's gonna have the better strategy. I'll have to see how the tires wear on this track. It's a but it's a short track, especially if you're doing it in 48 seconds, yeah, under a minute. What am I doing? Snoodles got close. Looks like, but not quite. You're still not there yet. Maybe he needs to put on a fresh set of reds. Give her another go. I wonder if you can adjust your fuel, like drop your fuel load. You know what I mean? I guess this is the only way you can do it, by not taking fuel and burn off some fuel and then put on a thing. It's too bad you can't like drop your fuel load though, so that you run a minimal fuel load for qualifying, right? Because that's what I would do if I could. You know what I mean? If it was allowed. But I don't think you can adjust your fuel load other than going to the pit, get new tires after you burn some off. But yeah, I would drop my fuel if I could down to like half a tank or something at the start of quali, if it was possible. But I'm not sure you can do that. So I think this is going to be the last lap for Snoodles, probably. Unless he gets to the line here. Yeah, he's going to get to the line, so he's got one more shot, I think. So this is going to be Snoodles' last shot for the pole. $49.2 for Joe. Hey guys, I'm just doing my coffee and stuff. I know I'm really not doing much for quality here, but just getting ready. So yeah, Snoodles and Wheelie Bounce, you guys will have to tell me what my best car is to run at that track. What GT or GR3 car to run, which is a GT3 car. I think they call them GR3 because it's a licensing thing. So Gran Turismo doesn't call them GT3s, they call them GR3s. So that Gran Turismo doesn't have to pay all these licensing fees. Which I don't like, right? Because I like things authentic, but my Gran Turismo has so much grip. I don't understand why people actually would run. Oh, looks like Snoodles beat him there on that last run. Got a couple of messages. Go Mr. Orange. Yeah, somebody there cheering for Mr. Orange. Thank you so much, mate, and congratulations. 7-minute break. Okay. I guess they're telling me 7-minute break. No. That's probably for my granddaughter that I'm going to have. So now I got a grandson and a granddaughter coming. I guess she must have had the sex already checked. I think she did that before too. I had the sex determined before the birth. I kind of like to line it out, right? You know, as the after the birth happens, right? Nowadays, you know, with all the new stuff. So there you go. You got Snoodles on the front here. Pretty close, so I think you're probably going to have a good race here with Wheelie Bounce. Wheelie Bounce didn't really go out there and do all that much, so he must be feeling confident. And we got Joe in third, Mr. Orange in fourth, Master Shake in fifth, Barry in sixth, McBeath in seventh, and the Speed Racer in eighth. Then we got SRT Animal, Bones in 10th, Trixie in 11th, and then Goggles in 12th. Well, let's see if maybe see if anybody else can hang with Snoodles and Willie. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I got. Oh boy. Oh, shit. Forecast. So it's probably gonna rain. Depending when the rain comes. Sorry, I just get comfortable. You know, my legs are still aching a bit, but just when I'm sleeping, right, after a while. But it's not as bad as it was. I think it's starting to get better or something. The doctor thought it was COVID, right? But just so long, right? It just seems weird. And since it started aching, you know what I mean, before I actually got sick, like, you know, in the head there, like, you know, with all the congestion, you know, 3 or 4 days of that, right? But before that happened, I was actually aching. So that's what's weird. And then once it goes away, I'm still aching in the legs. But I guess, I don't know. I guess COVID hits you hard. But, like, I feel okay, like, you know, other than my legs, right? It just seems to be affecting my legs when I sleep. A few more minutes, I guess. Oh, I forgot to put my glasses on. They're over there. I don't feel like getting out. Yeah, looks like they're, oh, here we go, they're getting ready to go now. That's like, oh, okay, there we are. Alright, buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing! And they're off the line. Looks like Willie didn't get the greatest of starts, but it looks like he's going to be able to hold that spot because he's got the inside going into the corner. And yeah, he's able to hold off Joe for now. Snoodles gets a nice little lead right off the start there. I wish I could change the thing over in the right-hand corner so I could see what, you know, all the different things these different guys, like, you know, what brake bias they're running, what engine modes they're running, but I can't do it. They won't let me do it, so that's shit. Because then my commentary can be really useful to me as well, because I can learn things that way. I can see what other people do and learn from it and use it in my own racing. But unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. Really bounce with a purple sector there. Really bounces, keeping it within 2 seconds, but he doesn't seem to be gaining on it. He's on medium, so is Willie. Joe's on softs. I don't know, man. I'll have to see what these softs run like, unless rain's coming really fast. But I generally don't like the softs for racing. Because the softs generally burn off faster than your fuel. Right? I like to find that tire that matches the fuel, if you can. But yeah, I imagine this is going to be like 60 some odd laps. Because they're under a minute each lap, right? No? There's Barry. Looks like Barry and Joe pretty close together. McBeef lagging back a bit. Master Shake right behind him, and then right behind him we got Trixie. Look at that, Trixie. Wow. Trixie goes all the way from, 11th to 7th? Whoa. Kinda using, I think she used Master Shake. The helper breaking in there, or Master Shake messed up, one of the two, but Trixie's on the move. There you go. Trixie, you gotta tell Speed to buy you a wheel and a cockpit. You guys should get some wheels and cockpits. Once you've driven in a cockpit with a nice wheel, you'll never drive with a controller again. You think you're hooked to racing driving with a controller, wait till you start driving with a wheel. Makita! Power tools. They used to have a Makita Power Girl battery operated one when I used to work. Master Shake. We've lost some ground here. Bones in the all-white car. I guess it's the bone car, the white bone car. Snoodle seems to be opening up the gap. He's getting better fuel mileage, but he's probably running a different fuel load. But I can't tell, that's the thing. I can't see what the... All I get is the mini-map down there. I can't flick from one to another. Which is kind of shit. Oh, what happened to SRTM on there? Looks like he's going slow. Something happened to him. Mr. Orange has some problems. Yeah, I'm not sure about mediums. Trixie's on the sauce, but I'm not sure about sauce. But actually, I'm looking right now. The sauce might actually be okay for this track. You might be able to run mediums and not take tires on your first pit stop, maybe. Things are starting to spread out a little bit. Joe and Beardy going at it. Willie Bounce though losing ground. Looks like Snoodles is we're only 8 laps in. He's lapping about a half second a lap faster right now. Got a little bit better fuel mileage. It's gonna get dark, so I'm not gonna be able to really see what's going on. Also, we're gonna see his lights. Yeah, we're almost 10 minutes in. Yeah. We're already 10 minutes in, yeah, it's going to be over 60 laps. It's going to be like 70 laps by then. Yeah, I think Willie Mounts is being outpaced, unless he's going to try to find another, pick it up. Getting a little bit back there. But you don't know if maybe Snoodles is trying to save fuel now that he's got the thing. Barry with the fastest lap. Look at that. Nice job, Barry. Maybe that's why Willie's picking up the pace. Maybe Barry's putting the pressure on him. Yeah, these guys are pretty evenly spread out. Top 3, and then Joe's a little bit closer to the thing, and that meant, yeah. Uh-oh, something happened. Trixie's back in the 8 now. She's got some damage. I'm having a hard time seeing. I didn't wear my glasses. And got some light laying on the counter over there. I feel like getting up and getting them. Here's the orange. There's that master shake. There's Steve. Steve up in the 6th. Oh yeah, Joe's getting up to Barry again. Like that was a safety. Whoa! What was that? Snoodles. What happened to Snoodles? Snoodles must have missed something. He must have wiped out. Had a mishap. Because, yeah, he's all the way back now. So he's getting better fuel mileage, but not by a lot. Well, Willie Mouch just got himself a nice gift. If he can try to finally get some a little more pace and keep hitting his marks. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Snoodles there. If it was lap traffic or if it was him just missing his marks, gapping it or whatever, right? You know. Sometimes I do that. I start to think about something and then lose track of where I am on the track and then forget to brake, you know. It's the hardest thing about those longer races, those endurance ones. It's trying to keep your focus. Barry's holding him up, though. Barry's not letting him go. Joe's right in behind there. Yeah, Snoodles is not that. Man, mind you, Barry's tire, though. That front, oh, wow. The front left is just like dead. Yeah, I definitely would not use soft tires. But I think maybe he did something to his tire there, because look at Joe. Joe's is a lot better. Yeah, he killed this front animal also. Maybe it's the Audis that are killing the front tire there. Yeah, that's a, yeah, he's got it like that front, whatever he did to that tire. But he's got really killer wear on that tire, man. Oh, he must have done something, locked up that tire or something to get so much wear on it. Like there's another person that's running that thing, but he's using way better fuel mileage. Really burning a little bit more gas, I'm noticing. But you know what I'm noticing? It's really not going to make a difference, I don't think, really. Not too much of a difference because he's almost at the 15-minute mark. So right around that 30-minute mark, you're going to want to pit, right? So, and he's going to easily make it on fuel. So, going by what I'm seeing here, so it looks like it's going to be a one-stop pit stop, right? Tires and fuel. All right, now maybe Snood saves a little bit of time by taking less fuel because he used less, but it's not going to really give him that big of an advantage. This track doesn't look like it's hard to manage the fuel on it. Looks like everybody's going to be able to do that. Unless you take sauce, right? Sauce, you have to be running such fast lap times for them to be worth it. Because you lose so much time in the pits. Right? But he went with the sauce again. I like the mediums. Mediums seem to last decently. Even Joe's tire is on the sauce, but fairly equal on tire wear. Like I said, I don't think the fuel really matters too much. It might save Snoodles a little bit of time because he only has to take, wow, is he ever using a lot of track there? Really bounced. Under a little bit of Trixie gets out of the way from Snoodles. Snoodles. Yeah, that's patented right there. Oh, yellow flag, no passing. I wonder what happens if you do make the pass. I should have tried. I had that happen to me once. Yeah, something happened to Snoodles there that was costly. But I think he's got the pace to catch him, okay? I think that wipeout's just going to make it more interesting for us now. Make it a little bit more of a challenge. Got a little too wide there, I think. Could have some grass. Wheelie Bounce are getting a little bit better tire wear, while Snoodle's getting a little bit better fuel mileage, but I don't think the fuel mileage is really going to matter too much, because you're both going to have to make one pit stop, right? You're just going to save time on how much fuel you take. See, Snoodles will probably be good taking like what? Just under 3/4, he'll be able to make the distance probably, and then maybe Wheelie Bounce has to take almost a full tank to get to the end. But yeah, with the way the fuel is, this one I would just be running high fuel. I would be running nothing but power. I wouldn't be doing fuel savings at all. Because, yeah, it's a one-stopper, even if you're running high fuel load, or high, power on your engine. Not running the fuel so lean. Nissan's fuel efficient. Yeah, I don't know, is Willie in the Nissan? Yeah, Willie's in the Nissan, but he's using more than Snoodles, and Snoodles is in the Audi, so. But I don't think it really matters, the fuel mileage on this track, because it's a one-stop race, you know what I mean? The only thing that's really going to matter is that one guy is going to be able to take less time taking on fuel because he can take on less of a tank, but I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. I would just run full out. I wouldn't play around with my engine modes because yeah, it's easily a one-stop race. You don't need to feel safe here. For me, I would pit like probably right at the 30-minute mark, so I get the maximum out of each set of tires, right? You know. Well, he's losing time. Snoodles is creeping up. Snoodles' tire wear, though, is a little worse than Snoodles' front left is burning up a little more than thing. That could be driving styles too, though. But yeah, Willie gets better tire and worse fuel, but Snoodles gets worse tire and thing. And I'd rather have better tire wear than fuel mileage on this track, in my opinion. This track I wouldn't even bother trying to conserve fuel on. I would just run full out the whole time because you're easily going to make it to the 30-minute mark, right? On a fuel load. And those mediums seem like they're just going to last till the end. That right left is really, the front left is really taking a beating. Even Willie Bounce is getting down there. I wonder if taking a hard tire might actually be nice. I don't know how much that affects the handling, right? Because the other tires seem to be okay. It just seems to be the front left that's taking a lot of load, so there must be a lot of right-hand corners. Putting a lot of load on that front left. Burning it off. Oh, Snoodles has hit some traffic. Trixie throwing up some blocks. Open out Willie Bounce there. Yup, Snoodles gets by it. But he's lost some time in the process. Weird. Barry. The Speed and Joe are going on it. These guys got a pretty tight battle going. Just seeming to gain a little bit. Snoodles gained back some of that time. Maybe Willie Bounce got caught up in some traffic. Maybe not. See, the lap cars really should be getting out of the way, in my opinion, okay? That's how I'm used to racing, right? If you're not on the lead lap, you know, you kind of got to give away to the car coming. You know what I mean? Because you'll hold them up. But, you know, like in the Formula 1, in the leagues, if you're a lap car and you hold up a lead lap car and it's... And the stewards, like, if you report it, right, the stewards will look at the guy's footage and give him a penalty if he doesn't give it away. Oh, no, what's that? Looks like Barry's got some penalties coming his way. Willie Bounce looking to get past Barry quickly here, I think. Doesn't want to get held up too long, or they might, Snoodles might take advantage of that. And Willie goes on by. Barry, I think, got out of the way there. I think that was That or he was serving his penalty. I don't know if that was the penalty zone or not. It looks like Snoodles got by too. Oh, no, not yet. Speed Racer up into fifth, up into third, so he's having a good day here. But we'll have to see what happens with the fuel, because Barry just pitted, so whereas Speed's gonna have to pit. I think Barry can go. I think it's time for Willie to pit. Get those new tires on. Right, there's no point in staying out longer, right? Get some new tires, get them on. Especially while you're all caught up in traffic, you might as well go into the pit and those fresh tires on. That must be hard going through all the cars there. Barry's caught Speed. He's on fresher tires too, so Speed had to make another pit stop, so more than likely that was going to happen anyway. Yeah, like you know, once you're past the 30-minute mark, I might as well go in and get your tires. That's what I would do. This way you don't overwear these ones, right? If it's me, right? That's what I would do, right? Then you don't get undercut by the other guy either. You know what I mean? If I'm Snoodles, I definitely pit now. Get on those new tires. See if I can gain a couple of seconds. If Willie doesn't pit, right? I don't know why they wouldn't have pitted already. Weaving and bobbing all this traffic. Just loses a whole bunch of time there to him again. And Snoodles goes in, and I think that's smart. I would have went even earlier. I would have went like a lap ago. Because he's going to gain some time now on the undercut, I think. After Willie pits. I would have left. I would have already left. He doesn't even need to go that much fuel. So I think with the undercut and the less fuel that he has to take, he's gonna gain maybe a couple of seconds as long as you don't get held up by the lap traffic. He's able to get in there and get it done. It looks like he was able to get by Trixie pretty fast. That's what you want to do. You want to try to not get held up. And he's got that DRS open too, so he's on the move. He's trying to make that undercut work. Oh, no, though. That was close. Oh, I thought maybe he was going to go around there. He got pretty sideways. But he was able to gather it up. Look how much time. What happened to Willie? Well, Willie's on his outlap. Look how much time he gained on Willie. See, Willie, I told you. And I don't think Willie took enough fuel. The undercut really, unless he screwed up or something, but the undercut gained him like huge time. And I think Willie might not have enough fuel in the car. Maybe. Unless he knows the exact amount, right? But he might have to start running different fuel modes. But yeah, the undercut definitely gained him some time, Snoodles. And I think Willie uses more fuel, and he's got less in the car. But he might be okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And I think Snoodle smells blood now. I'm thinking he's going to have to really lay down some good laps, maybe get into some of that lap traffic, and maybe get some lap traffic to gain up some time. Snoodles is going way wide there, even than our grass even. Looks like he lost a bit of time there. He's hanging in there. We'll have to see how the fuel goes here. Right, to see if, but Willie might be alright. I have a feeling Willie might know exactly how much to take. But I would have went in earlier to right at the 30-minute mark. Because you gain so much time by undercutting, right? And then you get the proper tire, nice even stints on each set of tires, right? Look at that, Barry's within 22 seconds. They're on that thing. Oh, slowing down though. Oh. Yeah, a penalty to serve there. They're still on the lead lap. He's not on the lead lap. He's just about to get lapped, I think. Willie Bouch is doing the job. He's hanging in there. I think a little bit of help with lap traffic and a screw up somewhere from Snoodles there cost him the lead at the beginning there, and it's been Snoodles spending the whole race trying to play catch up. Looks like he's starting to find some pace now. Snoodles goes so much wider there. He uses every bit of track and the grass. Bones. I don't know what happened to Bones there, if he was just trying to get out of the way, but yeah, he was looking. You can see Snoodles is pushing like crazy. I can tell. You know why I know? Because I can see that red DRS thing coming on a lot. Meaning that he's trying to squeeze every little bit he can out of that car. That's how I know he's pushing. Because normally you won't see Snoodles using the DRS that much. Unless he's feeling like he's really needing to have to push and feeling like he might lose. So I can tell he's pushing because I see it goes red every time. I can see how many times he's hitting it. So he's pushing hard. I know he's pushing hard here. And I guarantee you Willie is too, okay? So I really hope he's got the right amount of fuel here. Because I don't think he can afford to be running a low fuel load, a leaner fuel here, because if he does, it'll cost him the win. But Willie's hanging in there, man. He's matching his pace now. And Snoodles is having to push, and I think maybe that's what it is. I think because Snoodles is pushing so hard, he might be costing himself some time, maybe, right? Because he's feeling like he's having to push too hard. But he's faster. It seems like he's faster at this part of the track because he gets it down. And then right here, he goes too wide every time, and Willie Bounce gains it all back. You know? Because Snoodles will get it down to 2.6 or so, right? But here comes that lap traffic. So it's going to be really curious. You're going to want to get through this lap traffic as fast as possible. As long as you get through this lap traffic. Trixie's going to get out of the way, I think. I don't think it cost Willie too much time there. Nowadays, Snoodles can get by Trixie. See, right? Yeah. Lot traffic is the worst. When you're racing for a win. It looks like Snoodles got by a little better than Willie, and he's gained some time again. Yeah, it looks like the lap traffic is actually helping out Snoodles this time. Willie Bounce is gonna keep hitting his marks here. Not worry about Snoodles coming. When you push too hard, sometimes you make mistakes, right? So he's just gotta keep doing what he's doing, right? Gains a little bit of time coming through there, but I think Snoodles is getting better now because he's not gaining as much now. I think Snoodles is learning not to run that one so wide. Uh-oh, Willie Bounces, get right behind the car. That's gonna hurt him, I think. That's gonna put That's gonna put Snoodles all over the back of him now. And yeah, now Snoodles is, that cost Willie. Willie's like, fuck. Yeah, that's too bad. Lap traffic, really, that's too bad. I know when I'm racing, I hate it when lap traffic gets in the way. You're like, get out of the way! Well, at the beginning there, I think some of the lap traffic was helping out Willie, so at the beginning there, he was gaining some time, so I think now he's getting paid back. Now the lap traffic's actually hurting him. And now Snoodles is getting the advantage of the lap traffic. Like I said, Willie Bounce, I don't know if he's got enough fuel to make it. Snooze is no problem. Snooze can run whatever he wants. His car gets better fuel mileage too. Willie's might, you know, as long as his fuel goes, as the run goes longer, his tire wear might be better, and he might be able to hold the pace a little better than Snoodles, because Snoodles' tires might wear off a little bit faster, but Willie's giving it his all. He's trying to hold him off. But I think lap traffic hurt both of them. Snoodles near the beginning there, I think, got held up by some. And then near the end, Willie Bounce got held up by some of the lap traffic. And Snoodles took advantage of it. Oh, and Snoodles going inside of Willie. Looks like he just drove through him, so I guess it's ghosting is on. Now we'll have to see if Willie Bounce has got anything to answer with. Joe's still got the fastest lap, though, so that's good for him. It looks like Snoodles is going to be able to pull away. It looks like he's pulling away. I think he wore down Willie Bounce. Maybe Willie Bounce is wondering if he's got enough fuel to make it too. be it. Everything else looks like Speed might be able to catch McBeef here. Oh no, that's Mr. Orange, sorry. Yeah, it looks like Speed's got some pressure from behind there, from Mr. Orange. That's Trixie. Yeah, Snoodles and Willie Bounce here. Willie Bounce was looking like he was losing to thing, but maybe he was trying to fuel save a little bit. I don't know. But he's within a second, so I think this is still a race for first place. I don't think Snoodles has it locked up yet. Willie Bounce is going to be close on fuel, though, I think. It's going to be really close. But if you really don't have any choice. You got to push, right? If you don't, you're not going to catch the car in front, so... Oh, no, that's it. That's over. That's done. That's race over right there. He just handed Snoodles the win. He cracked. Willie Bounce cracked. He messed up. Oh, well. He was doing good, though. That was going to be a tight finish. Too bad that happened. I think that pretty much hands the win to Snoods now. As long as Snoods can take it easy now. He doesn't need to be feel so pressure. And now he's just got to hit his marks, and I think he'll have no problem getting to the end and taking the win. Willie Bounce, yeah, missed his mark and got himself off into the grass, and yeah, cost himself too much time there. He's not going to be able to make that up, I don't think. Especially now, I think Snoodles is aware of what happened, so he's probably not pushing as hard anymore. He's probably making sure he hits his marks and doesn't screw up and throw it away. But yeah, it was a good race there between Snoodles and Willie. Willie again. What are you doing, Willie? What happened? Near the end here, I don't know. Maybe he's, I don't know what's happening. All of a sudden it looked like it was the same turn again. Can't really tell because it's dark, right? So I can't tell. But yeah. did the same thing again, roughing their grass. Saved it a little better that time, though, I think. It cost them quite so much time, but yeah. But Barry's probably starting to wonder, maybe I can catch this guy. Barry having a pretty good day. I think he'll be happy with a third place. I think it's a minute he's got on Speed Racer, so he's over a lap ahead. So I think he's gonna take that final podium spot. Mr. Barry. And while Willie bounced, well, he cracked at the end there. Billy Bounce can actually go into thinking about, since he has no chance on catching, I think he's probably go into a leaner fuel mode now and make sure he can make it to the end. There's about what, another 4 or 5 more laps left. I think he should be fine. Watch out. Maybe Willie's trying to push, go for the fastest lap. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to get fastest lap. I don't know, but that was fastest lap there. He's up when it's time. I guess he's up on his own time. He's pushing, but I think he's too far back. He's almost out of fuel. He might want to chill out on the pushing hard here. So he doesn't run out of fuel. I think he's okay though, I think. But yeah, Snoodles ran pretty good. He had that mess up at the beginning there, whatever it was. I didn't see it, but eventually, Snoodles, Willie, lost concentration and messed up. And then that was over. But that was looking a nice close race there. Let's see Willie's gas here. This will probably be the final lap, I guess. Which will be good for Willie because I don't think he can go another lap. So when Snoodles crosses the line. I think Snoodles is gonna make it to the line before time runs out. So this will be final lap. So that's it for Willie. So Willie makes it, yeah, so he didn't have to go around again, okay. So Willie gets second. Snoodles is gonna win. Barry in third. Nice job, Barry. Mika in fourth. McBeath. Micah McBeath. And Speed in fifth. Mr. Orange in sixth. Joe in seventh. Master Shake in eighth. Trixie in ninth. Bones in 10th. And that's it. I guess there was a couple of guys that dropped out because I think we had 12 to start with. So congratulations, Snoodles. Good race. It was looking exciting there with Willie there, but Willie messed up at the end there. And then Barry getting that third place. So good job for you, Barry. Great job. Alright guys, I'm gonna go eat my soup. And congrats to the podium guys. And yeah, enjoy the stream. I'm the Ghost and I'm out.